Hey guys, Steve here from the Cook Family Homestead, and today we got some really frigid weather. Actually, last night it got down below 20, and so I wanted to show you kind of out here in the barn what we do to keep the water. You know, you got a bunch of animals here. You got to feed and water them every day. So how do you keep your water from freezing? And today I actually came out, one of the buckets for the goats was pretty frozen, and I had forgot to put out our heated bucket. So I wanted to show you that, how we keep our water for our chickens, rabbits, goats, sheep, all that from freezing. So check this out. So I have these heated water buckets. These are a lifesaver if you live somewhere where it's really cold. That's a 2-gallon. And that's a 5-gallon I have for the sheep, and they just plug in. They're 3-prong plugs. And what's nice about these buckets is they have, especially for the goats there, if you can see, it has like a metal wire band around it. It's made so it's chew proof, because you know goats will chew on everything. And you got to keep your cord here. I have it kind of tied up along the edge there, and then so they can't reach it or they will try to chew it. So the temperature's been, you know, as long as it doesn't get below like 28, 29 degrees, the water won't freeze in your buckets. But this morning I came out, I hadn't hooked these up yet, and especially the goats was completely frozen. So I had to get these all hooked up today. And in here, what we have for the rabbits, I have a couple different ways I keep their water. We have an actual heated waterer here. These are about $22, $23 at Tractor Supply. And those work great, never freeze, work awesome. And then I have a regular waterer here, and I just keep a heat lamp close to it. It's not like directly on it, it's kind of angled, but it stays so it doesn't freeze, and that works really good. And then over here for our chickens, we have what's called a water-based heater. Open the coop up here so you can see a little bit better. That is a water-based heater, and it automatically has a thermostat, just kicks on when it gets below freezing, and you have to have a metal waterer on top of it. You can't use a plastic one. But they do make a plastic one that you can plug in itself, the water itself, but the problem with it is it's just a pain to fill up every time with water, where this you can just keep filling up like you normally would and on there. So all of these products here that you plug in, the heated waterers, all have thermostats in them, so they keep everything, they kick on as you need them. And they also don't keep the water like hot. It doesn't get hot, it just keeps it warm enough where it won't freeze. So like if you put your hand in there, it's not going to be like warm water or anything like that. It's just going to be cool water, I guess you could say. It's not ice cold, but it's not warm at all. It just keeps it enough where it won't freeze. But they are lifesavers if you live where it's cold. And we get some frigid temperatures, especially December, January, February. It gets pretty brutal here. So we're supposed to get a few inches of snow tonight. We actually got a little reprieve where we had a ton of snow and a lot of it melted. If you can see behind me, you can see grass actually. So we had a few days where it got like in the mid 30s, upper 30s, and actually melted a lot of this. But I think we're supposed to get a nice coating. Actually, it's kind of rare down south here, down south state here in Pennsylvania. We're up north, we're along the lake shore here. And downstate where they're supposed to get like up to 2 feet in some spots. It's a nor'easter going through, but we're gonna get the top end of it, so that's usually really rare. Usually we're the ones that get dumped on and the rest of the state doesn't, so nice for a change for them to experience what we usually get. So I hope that helps. I'll put a couple links down in the description of the buckets that we have so you can kind of see, and they work great. You will, like I said, if you live in a place that is freezing, you will love it. It will help you get through those cold temperatures and keep the water nice and unfrozen for you. So thanks for watching. Take care and God bless y'all.